How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the HeyChy S5Pro, a heat and ice massage gun. This one has an OLED display that shows you the battery power and also the speed of the massage in RPM. Internally, it has a motor that's up to 25 watts. With the included battery, if you drive it at its maximum, it'll still last about 15 minutes. If you use it not on maximum, something a bit slower where you're not pressing it as hard, it's gonna last a bit longer. The separate hot and cool head, it charges separately and it can last up to 40 minutes on its maximum setting. If you set it at the medium heat level, it's going to last longer. Carrying case in the back. The top has a rubbery grip handle. This is the main handle. It feels a little top heavy. There's a lot of motor in there. And usually in the handle is where they put all the batteries. It's an actual piece of silicone. Compare this to the soft touch paint where it wears out. This silicone band is not going to wear out as quickly. Let's power it on. It defaults on setting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 0. On the 0 setting, it says HeyChy. On setting 1, it gives you a 1300 RPM rating, 1600, 1900, 2200, 2500 at the maximum. There's also the battery indicator on the top. There's 5 built-in attachments, including the hot and cold one. On the accessory side, it charges via USB-C. The manual here, you get an extra rubber grommet and they go around each of the attachments here. This is your typical foam ball attachment head. It measures approximately 2 inches in diameter. It's a pretty firm foam, but it does give in a little bit. Next is this rubber thing that looks like an accordion. If you press it, it conforms a lot more than the foam ball. And I find that if you accidentally run this over bones, it doesn't hurt too much. There's this pointy one and it's very good for deep tissue massaging. There's this fork one where you can go around the bones, and there's this hot and cool head that's rechargeable via USB-C. This surface is completely reflective. You can see my finger on it. The head by itself has a hot button and a cold button. Hold one of them to turn it on and it starts off at low temperature. Press it again for high temperature. Press it again for low temperature again. Once it's on, just press and hold either button to turn it off. Or when it's on, if you want to switch to cold, just press the cold button once. The green light will turn on. This is the lower cool setting. If you press it again, the blue light will turn on. This is even colder. This is the intake of the air. When you turn it on to the cool setting, it's going to get really hot on the other side, so it needs to turn on the fan inside here. You can kind of make out the fan inside. Let me turn it on. I'm getting approximately 12.5 millimeter of amplitude. This level of amplitude is actually pretty high for this size of a massage gun. The charge port is located right under here. Plugging it in shows it's charging. It's about 3/4 full right now, and it charges at 8 watts. So this will require a 2 amp USB charger. For the hot and cool head, we can plug this in as well. The green light flashes, and this one's charging at 3.5 watts. So this one will require a 1 amp or 5 watt charger, which is not included. This is my thigh. It's a pretty warm day, 89.2 degrees ambient. The hot and cool head is set at its maximum for a while now. I'm going to apply it to my thigh here, right there. And it feels warm to the touch. You can see it gets everything red. The more you concentrate on one spot, the harder that it gets. So you can just stay at one single spot. And then when you come off of it, 101 degrees right there. I'm gonna set it on the coolest setting. We'll let it cool itself down because it was really hot just now. We can see it's going down in temperature, 83 degrees, 82. Notice there's a square spot of condensation right in the center. That's where the Peltier element is, and it's already reached 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we can apply it for some cold therapy. Feels like an ice pack actually, and that fan is actually actively making it cooler and cooler. I can apply this for a while and then come off of it, 70 degrees. And if I just kind of go around, try to make everything cool, and you can use this separately by itself and just apply it to somewhere and remove it. See, 70, it's kind of like stamping a cold right here. Stamp some more cold here. The massage gun with the standard head weighs 1 pound 12 ounces, and the entire kit with the massage heads and carrying case weighs 3 pounds 2 ounces. In terms of stall force, let me show you guys. I'm gonna push this fairly hard, really hard, as much as I can push it, then I can stall it. So you can really push hard into your muscle and massage it. These hot and cool massage head tends to be completely flat on top as compared to these massage heads which are round. So when you're massaging on your muscles, you should keep it flat in order to get the most heat transfer, whether it being hot or cold. The round ball one is just a general purpose one. You can pretty much massage anywhere except on the bones. This rubber accordion tip one is slightly more firm than the other ones I've tested. And this is even more general purpose because sometimes you can even accidentally massage on top of the bones, like your elbow here. See, it doesn't hurt. On my shoulder bone, it just kind of bounces off. You have this pointy tip one, which is great if you have an acute point that you want to massage. For example, I have this muscle right on my arm here that always gets sore. So I want to pinpoint it right there and get right in there. Or if you have really big muscles and you gotta get deep inside, then you can do so with this pointed tip one. You also have this fork looking one. And notice the fork one has a little notch here. That's to fit to the notch on the massage gun. And this will prevent the fork from twisting. This massage head is best around bones, so you can massage both sides at the same time. From what I can tell on Amazon pricing, they're slightly beating out their competition in terms of price. If you guys are interested in this massage gun, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.